cold calls to us, guys, it's the same as me making cold calls to our clients. No one answers their phone anymore. They just don't. They don't know the number. You get voicemail. So how do you have that conversation? You've got to find someone you know through LinkedIn or any other means to say, do you guys have a relationship with this recruiter? Can you maybe bridge a gap or intro me? Highly recommend that. Absolutely. Because if someone that we know, like, and respect is referring, that carries clout. Then it's even worth more of our time. If you want to talk about a specific job, make sure that your qualifications really do align. It does matter. If you're truly not hitting the first 3 bullets, I'm saying you're going to waste your time. Capabilities and experiences, we're all capable of doing everything. God gave us the brain, the mouth, the eyes, the ears, the hands, the legs. We all have it. But if you don't have the experience it requires for, you're going to invest a lot of time and get frustrated. The proverbial black hole will happen. So just realize that. And this goes back to the point we started talking about how you build that relationship. What goes around comes around. We're looking to initially fill that job. So by the way, the 3 reasons why a recruiter calls you, you're going to smile at this. We're going to try and recruit you. If you're not interested for whatever reasons, we're going to source you. And if those two, and the source meaning, do you know anyone that you can refer in confidence or open? We'll ask you, can we use your name? The third is, if you're telling us no and you're gainfully employed, we typically say we don't want strike 3, so we're going to ask you for business. So just know that those are the 3 reasons. And that's where the help on both sides of that call occur. We need to get to know you, what's important to you. I don't want to call you for a job that doesn't relate to your interests. So that's why we have databases that say, Jane is looking for a role in the Southern Florida market, no relo. She's looking for this size company, blah, blah, blah. So that's what we're looking for. And then if you can refer people, hopefully they're closely aligned. That carries clout. Can we use your name? Then we call them or we email them. We ask for their contact and off we go. First impressions. So our first call with you, that tone that we set and that you send are critical. We can't be brash, nor can you. You can't be that overconfident. You've got to be 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen, listen, and listen. So that first impressions we make to you and you make to us are important because we all take our notes, written or typed or whatever. Your first impression via email, again, keep it short and to the point. We read way too much, and the longer it takes, the less interest we'll have. Your first interview phone screen, it all relates back to the whole point of be open, be responsive, be positive, respectful. The honesty piece, it gets read, it gets validated. What do I look for? And Tony's heard me talk about this years back. I look for intellect, passion, and integrity. The intellect comes through the intellectual curiosity, the questions you're asking me. The passion, you can't hide it. It'll come through. And the integrity, that gets validated. You could be honest, integrity is validated, and it typically does get validated through your real references and the references you don't know we're making. That's how we validate the importance of the relationship. So if you're someone we've built a relationship with and we call you and say, we are not having this conversation, it is not being recorded, tell me about Bill Jones. That happens, by the way. It happens a lot more than you realize. And if you end up tipping the hand that you've had that conversation with Bill, you will sever about Bill, we'll sever the relationship with you. It is that type of in-depth relationship they're looking for. It's trust. We have to trust you. You have to trust us. And there's certain search firms and search consultants you can do that with, and there's ones that will never allow it to happen. You can't control it. It's their personality. But these are the things, and that's why I left the screen up so long, that the simplicity, but you'd be surprised on how this doesn't happen. Patience is an issue that most of us in recruiting don't have, and we have no control over timing. Just be alerted that our clients ask us, how long does it take you to fill this role? And our typical response is, if the candidate walked in tomorrow that we presented, how long would it take you to hire them? They don't have that answer. And as much as you need to be patient, if you are employed, stay focused on your day job. These things take time. Some organizations move fast, and you can't. Just be communicative. That's the best advice I have for you.